think this walk benefits the town in a number of ways. It gives people an opportunity of exploring the history of the town. And of course, the World War I events that took place are part of a continuum, because the history of Welshpool goes back thousands of years.
It's surprising how much you don't know about your own town when you live there. So the more we can encourage people to understand their own local history, the better.
There's one or two stories of people that are quite well known within the town, such as Percy, the Earl's son, and also William Waring, who was awarded the VC. But there's so many other stories within the town that are far less known, and I think it's really nice that the walk focuses people's minds on all those other stories.
The old police station had a little bit of history from World War I. There were 2 German prisoners who escaped from Shrewsbury, making their way to the coast. This was heard about, and so a Welsh Guards officer, actually on leave at the time, went out looking for them and eventually found them exhausted, so they didn't put up a fight and were taken to the old police station where the Montgomeryshire Constabulary looked after them from there. War Memorial in the grounds of St Mary's Church. This was built in 1923 and designed by Sir Aston Webb, who also designed the facade of Buckingham Palace.
Leading up to the centenary of the First World War, I often would notice that a gravestone would mention someone that died in the First World War, and so I started doing some research, and then I came up with the idea of publishing their story on their centenary of their death, having it on display inside the church, and also putting it on our website as well to share that story. When it was the centenary of their death, I painted a little slate poppy and I put it on their gravestone, and the more of those that sort of appeared within the churchyard led me to think it'd be really nice to put this together as a trail, so I developed the Poppy Trail.
The walk around Welshpool is absolutely marvellous. I've learnt a lot from it myself, even though I've lived here for some significant time.
It is a living history, and it's an opportunity to learn more about it.
One important thing about World War I is that we mustn't forget, and this sort of project, taking you around Welshpool, looking at the various places connected with World War I, will help that memory to live on.